mentioned, about having things in cloud, which is all fine, and I suppose part of the general thought, or cloud's generally fairly well accepted nowadays, as you'd be aware, but there's still this sort of inherent risk about data, where it is, and the whole issue of compliance. And I'm not, it's not just about data compliance, but it's about a whole lot of regulatory compliance in your industry and with what you have to do. So how have you managed to cope with the regulatory and compliance sort of environment at Mitchell?
Just on the first point in regards to the data itself, again, we've got a process we've been through. You do a risk assessment on different suppliers, on the quality of suppliers, the positives and negatives of each, and make a decision. Obviously, our data is held with a very reputable suppliers. I don't know how many people would be interested in drilling company data anyway. But, the second point about the compliance, again, we've got a legislative compliance register that we keep. It's obviously very exhaustive, very long. We then look at each piece of legislation and the requirements that we've got under that legislation, and then we have a look at which part of the business systems it fits into. And obviously a lot of that is in Pronto in regards to assets. A drilling company, we're very asset heavy, very capital intensive. We're probably doing these days, with 50 plus rigs running and all the ancillary equipment, in the order of probably 9,000 to 10,000 pre-starts per month. Defect reporting, rig registers, compliance obligations, the planned maintenance, work orders. It's a massive beast, and we do all of that with 2 people in the office. So we've really set it up in a way to manage by exception, rather than to have a heap of people and resources on it, mumbling and having to manage it through.